Hello and welcome to day 6 of our 40-day summer Pilates challenge. Today's session is a gentle full body workout, perfect to slow down, reconnect and move with intention. So when you're ready, let's begin. We're starting today in a cross-legged position, sitting up nice and tall. Then interlace your fingers and stretch your arms to the sky. Lengthen through the side of your waist. And take a deep breath in. On your exhale, side bend over to the right. Nice deep breath here. Then on your inhale, come back through center. And exhale, side bend over to the left. Breathe into your sides. And then come back through center. Take your palms behind your head with your elbows wide, and then slowly drop your chin down towards your chest and close your elbows. Be very gentle here. You should feel a nice stretch for your neck and for your upper back. And carefully lift your chest again. Interlace your hands behind your back. Then on your inhale, straighten your arms and open through your heart. Well done. So let's start with today's workout. Hold on to the back of your thighs. And on your inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, round back. Come onto your back. And let's warm up our abdominals. So press your hands down by your sides, then inhale, drop your right knee out to the side, and exhale, bring it back through center, and inhale, drop your left knee to the side, and exhale, come back through center. Place your hands on top of your hips here to make sure you're really using your abdominals to bring your knees back in and not rocking through your hips. Inhale as you drop, exhale as you bring back. Move with your breath here. Keep going. Don't rush through the movement. Make it as controlled as you can. And if you can, lower your knees a little bit wider. Let's do one more on each side. Good job. Let's move on. So release your arms up to the ceiling, keeping your shoulders down and relaxed. On your exhale, reach your arms overhead by your ears, keeping your ribcage in. Then inhale, bring them back up. And again. Exhale, reach your arms back, and inhale, reach your arms back up. Make sure you're keeping your ribs down and your lower back stays in contact with the mat. Let's do one more. Well done. Let's move on with toe taps. Take your hands down by your side and lift your legs to a tabletop position. They should be hip distance apart. Then on your exhale, tap your right toes down to the mat. Inhale, lift. Then exhale, tap your left toes to the mat. Inhale, lift. As always, make sure that you're not arching through your spine. Stay with these, or option to take your hands behind your head, lift up to your abdominal curl, and we do the same movement. So exhale as you tap, inhale as you lift. Make sure your elbows stay nice and wide and your chin is slightly dropped down. Press your lower back into the mat. If you feel comfortable, let's add a twist. As you tap your toe down, bring your opposite elbow to your opposite knee. So you twist, come back through center, and then twist. Exhale as you twist, inhale as you come back through center. Last one. Well done. Stay in this position. Reach both of your arms by your hips. Lift up through your head and shoulders a little bit more, and we're just holding here. Breathe in and breathe out. Well done. Lower your head down and hug your knees in. Take a moment for yourself. Maybe turn your head right and left to release any tension. And then roll onto the right side of your body, resting your head in your hands, and bend your knees to a nice 90-degree angle. Make sure your knees are in line with your hips and your shin is parallel to the front edge of the mat. On your exhale, lift your top leg up, and on your inhale, lower. So exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Make sure that you're keeping your knee and your shin parallel to the front of the room. So your knee is not opening or closing in, you're just lifting the leg. Last one. Now hold your leg lifted and let's alternate tapping your knees and then the toes together. So you tap your knees and then your toes. Breathe naturally here. You should feel this in the outside of your glute. Let's do 4 more. Tap your knees and then your toes. Now hold your knees together, then on your exhale, extend your leg back in line with your hip, and then inhale, close back in. So exhale, you extend your leg, and then inhale, tap your knees. Keep moving, make sure you extend your leg back in line with your hips, and then inhale, you tap your knees together. Last one. Well done. Let's do the same movements on the other side. So pop yourself up and come onto your left side. Again, make a nice 90-degree angle with your legs and rest your head in your hand. On your exhale, lift your top leg. Inhale, lower. So exhale as you lift and inhale as you lower. Make sure your shins stay parallel to the front edge of the mat. You're just lifting the top leg. Really use your glutes. You should feel this in the outside. Last one. Then hold your leg lifted and let's alternate tapping our knees and then the toes together. The same movement as we did before. Last one. Now hold your knees together. On your exhale, extend your leg up and back, and then inhale, tap the knees together. So exhale as you extend the leg back, and inhale as you tap the knees together. Make sure that your hips stay stacked on top of one another. You're not rocking through your hip. Let's do 3 more. Well done. You can give your glute a little massage and then pop yourself up to seated. Bend your knees in front of you. Then on your exhale, vertebra by vertebra, roll yourself all the way down to your back. Walk your feet in towards your glutes Then lift your right leg up to a tabletop position and reach your arms up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, extend your right leg down to the floor as you reach your arms overhead, and then inhale, come back through center. So exhale as you open your arm and your leg, and then inhale, come back through center. Keep moving. Make sure that your lower back stays in contact with the mat. And as you lower your right leg and reach your arms back, make sure that your rib cage is lowering down towards your hips. That way you're really engaging through your abdominals. Last one. Well done. Hug your right knee into your chest, lift your head and shoulders up, finding your abdominal curl, and then extend your left leg out. Then pull your right knee in 2 times and switch the legs. Make sure you stay nice and lifted through your upper body and your shoulders. You're just switching the legs, reaching through your toes. Last switch. Well done. Now set your right foot down and rest your head on the mat. Take your left leg to your tabletop position and we do the same movement again. So reaching your arms up to the ceiling, then on your exhale, lower your left leg as you reach your arms back, and then inhale back through center. Again, make sure that as you open your arms and legs out, you're keeping your ribcage dropping down and your lower back in contact with the mat. Let's do 3 more. Exhale as you extend. Inhale as you come back through center. Last one. Well done. Now let's walk our glutes again. So walk your heels in towards your glutes. Make sure that they're hip distance apart and tickle the backs of your heels with your fingertips to make sure that they're in the right position. Then on your exhale, tuck your pelvis under and then press through your heels, squeeze your glutes and lift up to your bridge position. Inhale at the top and then exhale, roll your hips back down. Really move slow and with control here, pressing through your heels, squeezing your glutes at the top. We do 2 more of these and then add on. On your last one, hold your hips lifted, squeeze your glutes, then on your inhale, lower your hips just halfway down, and exhale, press back up. So inhale, lower halfway down, and exhale, press back up. Press through the heels of your feet, squeeze your glutes, focus on mind-muscle connection. We do 5 more, keep going. Make sure that you're not arching through your spine. Last one. Hold your hips lifted, take an inhale to prepare, and then exhale, open your knees, rolling to the outside edges of your feet. Then inhale, bring your legs back to center. Keep going. So exhale as you open, inhale as you close. Make sure you stay nice and lifted, press through your heels and squeeze your glutes. Last one, open as wide as you can. Well done. Now lift your hips a few centimeters higher, squeeze your glutes and reach both of your arms up towards the ceiling. We are just holding here for a few seconds. Well done, hold your hips lifted and let's march out our legs. So lift your right leg to a tabletop, then lower, and then lift the other leg to a tabletop and lower. Move with lots of control here. Option to lay your arms down by your side if this feels better for you today. This is our last exercise for today's workout, so keep going, you can do it. Make sure your hips stay nice and lifted and you squeeze your glutes. Last 2. Last 1. One last time, squeeze your glutes and lift up a little bit higher. And release back down. Well done. Lower your arms and lower your hips. Take a deep breath in and then roll yourself up to a seated position. You know what's coming next. On your inhale, lift your left arm and then exhale, side bend over to your right. Come back through center and then other side. Take a deep breath in. You can be really proud of yourself for showing up today. It was intense, but you made it. I wish you the most amazing day and we see us tomorrow. Bye!